What's up, beer drinkers? How y'all doing this week? We got another great show for you again this week. Not only do we drink and review some delicious beers from Lagunitas and Firestone Walker, but in our beer news, we talk about the brewery Evil Genius out of Pennsylvania buying 21st Amendment Brewing out of, well, they used to be San Francisco, California. I think it's San Leandro, California now. Anyway, they went belly up last year, and someone swooped in, and they're going to buy them and resurrect the name because it makes some great beers, and we talk about that during our beer news. And then for our Cöld Brüe List, Sorcerer Chromatic runs down this year's inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and we have some opinions about some of the people who made it in. Then we rate our beers on Untapped. And during our Drunken Shenanigans, Sorcerer Chromatic goes over his trip to Monterey with his family. Then I go over my beer events. Last week I had two of them. One of them was the Sana Sana anniversary party, and the other was Lagerfest over at Brat Haus in Scottsdale. Then after that, and then we touch on the NFL draft. We just give our outlook because, as we all know, the draft is this weekend. So we will talk about that on our next episode. Don't forget to follow us on Untapped and on Instagram. And then also you can download this and all of our other wonderful shows on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, and YouTube. So without further ado, it's time for another Cöld Brew. Coming at you pre-recorded from Cöld Brew Studios. I am Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we're here to talk about beer.
Yes, we are.
How you doing this week, man?
Good, man. Good. My kids were on spring break this week, and we did a little weekend getaway. We just got back last night. We started Thursday actually, but
okay.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. We went to Monterey. I'll get into that more later, but it was.
Oh shit!
A good week.
Did you go to the aquarium?
Yeah.
We were just talking about that a few weeks ago. That's cool. All right, we'll get to it later. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to talk about some beer?
I believe so.
All right, so I have in front of me from our good friends from Lagunitas. Now, because it's 420's coming up, I was looking for Waldo's and I couldn't find Waldo. So the closest I got was Hop Stupid.
Oh, nice.
102 IBU. This one is fucking crazy ass bitter. Double IPA, 12-ounce can, 2026. It takes a little bit of genius to get this stupid, it says. And it's a 8.0% alcohol by volume. Please be responsible. I looked it up. Hold on. Shoot, I had it up. I'm sorry. I had it up and then I started looking other stuff up. The write-up on it is this beer with a guarantee built right into the name. This one is designed to blast through the flavors from the night before, massively dry hop for your aromatic pleasure. So they don't have anything on either Untapped or their website as to which hops are in it. I was a little disappointed in that. And maybe I could have dug further, but who cares? Let's fucking drink the shit. It's a bottle, so pop off. Yeah, with some my eagle cap off. So what do you got this week?
I have from our friends at Firestone Walker.
Nice.
So by the time the show drops, would be 6 weeks away?
Yeah. And I think it's like 12 weeks in a row that you had Firestone Walker.
Yes. Still working on it. Okay, so I have from their vintage series, from their cocktail inspired line, I have their 2020 salted caramel mudslide.
Ooh.
So this is a blonde barley wine ale aged in bourbon and vanilla barrels with coffee, cacao nibs, and sea salt.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, sea salt. Yeah, because salted caramel. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, when I'm going to read the other stuff, look up the traditional recipe for mudslide.
Okay, I know it's a chocolate drink, but go ahead.
Okay. So the OG is 2.5 Plato. The IBU is 15. units.
Yeah.
The cases produced 450. The final gravity is 2.5. The yeast is British ale, and um, the color is 16 SRM.
All right.
So blonde barley wine. I think wasn't that the Gin Ricky base as well?
Yeah, I think you're right. And the Eldorado.
Right, the Eldorado. Yeah. So the blonde. This one's a 14.5%
Hmm.
ABV. So yeah, I found some more write up on it, and just it's not details. It's just their their what do I want to say? Their write up of it on like the whole process and this and that. So
Okay.
um, real quick, were you able to get that recipe?
Yeah. Do you want the classic frozen one or on the rocks?
Um, shoot, uh, on the rocks.
Okay. Well, on the rocks, it's 1 ounce vodka, 1 ounce coffee liqueur, 1 ounce Irish cream, and 1 ounce heavy cream or milk. And then you put it on ice. You add all the ingredients to a shaker with ice, shake well, and strain into rocks. Glass filled with ice, pre-drizzled with chocolate syrup.
Hmm.
And then it's pretty much the same with the frozen one, but you add vanilla ice cream and then blend it all together.
Okay. Have you ever had a mudslide? And I'm not
Not
talking about the shooter at the strip club either.
no.
Okay.
Well, a couple times. No, I've had the fake version where you buy like the pre-made stuff that you pour on ice and then blend it. So I've never had like an actual cocktail putting all the ingredients together.
Okay. And just for notoriety too, because I know what you're talking about. And whenever I've seen the premix, I've always seen it labeled Mexican mudslide.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So
I wonder if
look
they
that up
had
real
some
quick.
cinnamon or something.
That's the thing. I thought it was rum based when they did that, but what do I know?
Let's see, Mexican mudslide recipe. And it said, "Get your mama to make it."
Well,
Let's see. Mexican mudslide differs from the classic version by swapping vodka for tequila and often replacing Irish cream with amaretto.
okay.
And then ingredients like crema mexicana and cinnamon for a more traditional flavor profile. Hey, so I got one thing right.
I don't know about
I don't know about
what was it?
tequila in it.
No, no. The tequila with is it chocolate liqueur or coffee liqueur? Coffee liqueur.
Yeah,
I'm trying to piece this together.
yeah, it would
What's
be.
the
It is coffee liqueur. Yeah,
huh. And
but
what was the other one? The amaretto. Oh, amaretto for Irish cream.
right. Yeah,
Oh,
that's more of an almond liqueur, right? Amaretto, if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's a big depart. They might as well call it something else then. At that point.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well,
Cool.
down the hatch.
So this hop stupid, really good, man. Very, very bitter. I was expecting more of a dank, because I kind of like the dank, but no, it's probably because it's a double. It's very there's some sweetness to it, so it cuts through. It's very, very, very balanced for a West Coast style IPA, and that's not saying a lot. I'm not saying that it's malty, but there's a lot more malt backbone to it. You know what I mean? It's not straight, palate wrecker. It is 102 IBUs, and you could taste all 102 of them. But because of the strong malt backbone, it does have a sweetness to it from the malt. This is very West Coast, very strong, very palate wreckery. But because of the malt backbone, it adds a deeper flavor profile to it. So I'm digging it, man. I like it. I haven't had a big West Coast IPA like this in a while. So bottoms up. How about you, man? How's the mudslide treating you?
This is interesting. This is what do I want to say? It's sweet up front, and then just that coffee bitterness just slams like a wall
Okay.
for the finish and the aftertaste.
All
but
right.
it's really rich sweetness and flavors. It's cool.
You
Um,
you get any of that salt in there?
I think the salt kicks in when the coffee kicks in. It kind of
Okay.
just stops the sweetness. 'Cause, yeah,
Oh, I see.
um, or the salt is working to enhance the sweetness, like that balancing. Just I'm not sure if it's like how much of the the blonde barley wine is playing with these, because like I said,
Oh,
that
yeah.
sweetness is there, and then yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, it just starts off sweet, and then bam, it hits you with that coffee bitterness, which is way more featured than I thought it'd be.
So it might just at this point be more like just the vessel that's carrying all those other flavors.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but it smells great. It smells rich and chocolatey.
It seems amazing right now. Like I wish I had a little swig of it, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. We will rate our beers later on during our Untapped portion of the show. Don't forget to follow us on Untapped. Just search Cold Brew Podcast and friend us, and we'll friend you back. But right now, it's time for some beer news. I got one story for y'all this week, and it's a big story because it affects us in the Bay Area. 21st Amendment got bought by another brewery. I was surprised too because this brewery that they got bought by is out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Did you hear about this?
I think so.
It's a brewery called Evil Genius, and they're going to acquire 21st Amendment out of San Francisco. So the craft beer world received a jolt of nostalgia and excitement today with the news that 21st Amendment Brewery, a true pioneer of the modern craft movement, is officially returning to shelves and taps. After facing an uncertain future and a planned shutdown in late 2025, the brand has been acquired by Philadelphia-based Evil Genius Beer Company. This isn't just a corporate acquisition, it's a rescue mission for a brand that helped define the craft in a can revolution. Under the leadership of Evil Genius co-founders Luke Bowen and Trevor Haywood, 21st Amendment is set to relaunch its coast-to-coast distribution footprint this summer, ensuring that its most iconic brews remain available to the fans who have supported them over 2 decades. One of the most refreshing aspects of this acquisition is the commitment to the brand's original identity. Many craft fans fear that when a beloved brewery is acquired, the recipes change or the vibe gets corporate. However, Evil Genius is taking strictly back to basics approach. We are taking an approach with no rebrands, no recipe changes, and no corporate buzzwords, said Evil Genius owner Luke Bowen. This means the beers you know and love will taste exactly as they have. The focus is purely on quality, distribution, leveraging Evil Genius's deep relationships with wholesalers to get 21A back into fridges nationwide. So, and the article goes on, but they also list the beers that have made 21st Amendment a, if not a Bay Area favorite, a California favorite. And those beers would include Hell or High Watermelon. That's the cult classic that pioneered fruited wheat beer category. It remains one of the most recognizable summer seasonals in the country. Brew Free or Die IPA, a quintessential West Coast IPA that helped set the standard for style during the 2000s boom, and their variant Brew Free or Die Blood Orange. And then, of course, the Amendment Lager, the award-winning retro American lager that offers a crisp, clean alternative for any occasion. So yeah, it's also kind of, for me anyway, the way I see it, it not only is resurrecting a cherished, dare I say, a cherished California brewery, but it also might introduce this Evil Genius brewery to the California or to the West Coast anyway, because maybe they will start brewing their beers in at 21st Amendment.
Yeah, in fact, didn't 21st Amendment have that agreement with like Brooklyn Brewery? when they expanded out here,
Oh
didn't they have a
yeah,
temporary like a 5% swap of share in Brooklyn was going to be brewed at 20, was it 21st or was it Drake's?
I'm not
Forgot.
sure. I know there was one out there in the Bay Area though that they kind of had agreement with, right?
Yeah.
Partnership.
And no slight to both 21st and or Drake's about who they swapped with. But I do get them kind of intertwined a little bit.
Yeah, no, I get that. They're right there, like in San Leandro. You get like big 2 minutes apart, right?
Right?
I was looking at because I was looking up Evil Genius after I heard of this story. I started looking them up and I started laughing at some of their beer names.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of them, I'm on Untapped right now, and I was going through the Evil Genius lineup, and they have beers. Stacy's mom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I heard she's got it going on. One of their most popular beers is called Purple Monkey Dishwasher, and that's a call back to The Simpsons during that one episode where the teachers went on strike. And and they were saying they were trying to get the teachers to come back to work, and then they did like a little one of those grapevine things where like hey the teacher said this, and then like pass it on, and then we're gonna get them. Yeah, telephone, and we're gonna get them for that Purple Monkey dishwasher crack. Hashtag adulting. I love Lamp. It's a pineapple wheat beer. Santa, I know him. That's from Elf. So they're very pop culture-y when it comes to their beer names. That's Ma, the meatloaf. I mean, come on, that's hilarious. There's no crying in baseball. Oh, new phone, who dis? The Han shot first. So yeah, I just like their beer names. I hope their beers are good. But they are popular enough that they were able to get enough capital to buy out 21st Amendment. So let's see.
Yeah. I was wondering the whole what was that first name that you did? That you shared?
Stacy's mom?
Yeah, wasn't that in one of our Great American Brewfest beer names?
I think so. Yeah, they got an honorable mention. Yeah, you're right. I forgot what year that was though. That's a good callback, dude. Good shit.
Thank you. Okay. Don't forget Stacy's mom, you know.
Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, 21st Amendment is there's no timetable yet on when they're coming back. So, but you know, hopefully they sooner than later, right?
Yep.
So yeah, and also like you have East Coast and West Coast now. You know, better distribution, and they could both of them could make a bigger name for themselves in the craft beer community. So I hope all the best for them, and just wait and see at this point.
Word.
All right, that's all I have for this week. I think that's good enough. So that's all for the beer news. So you do know what that means.
Okay.
That means it's time for everyone's favorite segment on Cöld Brew, because it's my favorite segment. It's time for the Cöld Brüe List.
Keep it real up in the field, all right?
I'm not going to ask you anything. I'm just going to share what my list is going to be.
Okay. All right.
I just want to acknowledge in our own right the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees for 2026.
Okay.
And for you longtime listeners, you'll know why this year stands out for us.
Yeah.
So 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Here we go. Phil Collins.
Oh yeah, he was already in it because of Genesis.
Yeah, this is his second induction, but this one time as a solo artist.
And
although there is a rumor that it might be recognized as a duet with Tyson.
maybe he's gonna be the one to induct him.
Yes, this is my favorite part. Right? Oh, that'd be hilarious.
That would be funny. Yeah, Phil's not looking too great these days, man. I don't even know if he's gonna show up.
Oh, that's sad to hear.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
regardless, Phil Collins, he in his own right. What would you say he was pop?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think maybe he didn't consider himself pop, but I think in this day and age, you look back on his career and he made music for the radio. So
Yeah, I mean, he was a drummer.
yeah,
Um, he sang a lot. I mean, he didn't have the like an overpowering voice, but he didn't have a shitty one either.
right.
So, he just made good music.
Yeah,
Good for
I
him.
enjoy a lot of his songs. Yeah, and he did innovate that one drum sound for the I could be in the was it in the air tonight. He
Oh,
did like some type of reverse engineering for that sound that in the industry it turned a lot of drummers' ears on edge because of the sound that he got from it. So, but other
the
than that,
Phil,
yeah.
Phil with the Phil.
Yeah, exactly. Not just the feel, but also just the reverb and the that teeny note to it. Yeah, so good for him.
All right. Um, Actually, I thought this guy would be in already though. Billy Idol.
Oh no shit, right? Wow, that
Yeah,
he just barely got in. Wow, he had
recognized for his lasting impact on rock.
yeah, he had some great songs, man.
Oh
A lot of
yeah,
hits.
along with what do I want to say? Like a lot of legendary stories,
Right, yeah, there you go.
partying and
That
whatnot.
that's a good way to put it. Yes.
I just saw one the other day. I don't care to repeat it, but it was pretty funny. It's
Yeah,
like
look
total.
up all of his stories.
Yeah.
There's some good ones in there.
Yeah. Um, Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I thought they should have been a long time ago, but you know,
Yeah, they're selected in the performer category. Um, you know, I know the name, but like
yeah.
if I had to name a song to save my life, I probably couldn't. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just one of those. Well, actually, no. Wait, I'm sorry. I was thinking of setting this out.
Megadeth.
Yes, Megadeth,
Okay, all right.
the beer one. No, Iron Maiden, of course. Iron Maiden. Never mind. I take that back.
Yeah, Run for the Hills. There was the soldier, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Bruce
I
Dickinson. You know the Bruce Dickinson.
yeah. Who could forget? You know what? What I wanted to say though is yeah, them and Megadeth, like their album art cover, kind of like for me was like very similar to genre, too similar.
Okay, yeah, and you also throw what's the name? Metallica was also in that realm,
Yeah, at least inspired.
right?
Um, any word on Iron Butterfly Kitten?
Yeah, but I heard Iron Maiden wasn't gonna be there because they're on tour right now in Australia.
Oh, yeah,
Or whenever the ceremony is gonna take place, they're gonna be in Australia, so they're not gonna show up.
that's too bad.
Yeah, it is what
Yeah,
it is.
right.
I heard some bad things about the ceremony, like you have to pay for your own tickets. Like,
Oh.
but still, they're being honored. So go ahead, keep going.
All right, this is an interesting one. Joy Division / New Order, joint induction for the influential band.
Right? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not familiar with either of them. Okay.
I have a Joy Division album, like that seminal one. I forgot what it's called. I bought it because I heard it was gonna be it was the one to have, and I listened to it. I'm like, I get it. I understand why people like that music, but I just it wasn't my bag, man.
Hmm.
Hold on. I have to look now. I have to look up see what it is because now it's bugging me. Joy Division albums here. Joy Division albums, and it's called Unknown Pleasures. That's the one I bought. It was okay. It's fine. I'm not but I'm not the biggest Joy Division fan. But I understand why they're influenced, and I've heard a lot of artists. It's like an artist band. It's not a mainstream band.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep going.
Next, Oasis.
Oh, okay. I have a lot of feelings about Oasis. What's your take on them?
I think they were talented, made good music, and they wasted years of squabbling and robbing their fans of live
Yeah.
performance.
I agree. I think they thought they were better than they really were.
Right.
A lot of their songs are very highly repetitive, like as far as like lyrically and everything. I really like my favorite song by them is their "Don't Look Back in Anger." I think that's an incredible song. But yeah, you're right. They
Ironic.
right. And they also talk shit about fucking Phil Collins, our buddy Phil Collins. Like they thought he was complete shit, but I think it's a generational thing because he was he was in the UK before them, and they grew up probably listening to him and resenting like, really, do you call this music? And I understand that aspect, but don't shit on the generation that brought you into limelight, because not that his style of music was the same as yours, but he preceded you, so people liked you because you were different than him. So it's kind of like he didn't pave the way, but he also made your music seem different and exciting that people liked you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then like that. Well, then too, like they again, they I thought they made good music or decent music. I mean, their number one hit, Wonderwall. I mean that one was generational.
That was huge, yeah, when it came out.
Yeah, and then so I think they were feeling to themselves, and like even they took that shot at Jay-Z about he shouldn't be allowed to perform at Glasgow if he doesn't play guitar or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he came out with guitar and sang Wonderwall, and everyone loved it. I don't know if you.
No, I do remember that now that you say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of like they're let's say. Yeah, their house wasn't in the best order to be taking shots at other people.
Right. And they came out saying they're better than the Beatles. Like, dude, you had one album. Calm down. Just keep making music.
And out of that too is like I get it, like bands break up, bands fight, and they're close, but yet and they are like brothers, but these guys were brothers, and they like put their whole freaking show on hold because of differences, and it's just like.
So, but all right. So they want to honor him. That's cool. I'm not against it. I'm not as enthusiastic as other people might be.
Exactly. Next. Wow. Across the pond again. And I recently learned this. Sade is actually the name of the band and the lead woman.
Oh, I didn't know it was the name of the band. I just thought it was, her, and then she had a accompanying band,
Right. No, well, I guess the band's been pretty steady this whole time.
Oh, okay.
So, and so they're all like it's not just Sade, but Sade and the boys in the band.
Nice. They made some great music. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I do appreciate their style, and they made some really good songs too. So
Smooth.
Yeah, very very smooth. What's smoother than smooth?
Sade.
Yes, thank you. Woo, all right, good. I set you up. We didn't even talk about it before. Very good.
Next is Luther Vandross.
Oh, talk about opposite of smooth. This guy is just rough and ready to tumble, man.
All right, that voice.
Yep.
Phenomenal voice. I'm sorry, he passed away, right?
Yeah. He's been dead like a few years. We talked about him on the show when he passed away, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'll look it up while you talk about him.
Well, Luther Vandross, another legendary soul singer, known for those smooth, dare I say, baby making hits.
Yeah, I don't know about. I mean, yeah. I was about to say, yeah, he did have a smooth voice, but his songs were like right. They hit you in the in the feels. Yeah, he passed away 2005. Oh, even before we started doing this podcast. Who am I thinking of then? There's maybe it was Barry White I was thinking of.
Possibly.
Anyway, yeah, Luther, man, he's a seminal figure in the 70s and 80s, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he was before the 70s, but nevertheless, I mean, he was old school by the time we heard of him, and
Yeah.
he's still doing it. Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. I thought you were moving on.
Sorry. I thought I got disconnected. Okay. And then last in the category of performer is the legendary Wu-Tang Clan,
Amazing.
recognized for their impact on hip hop. So, and I guess it's all the members
Postmortem.
postmortem ODB is going to be part 2 and part of this, and it just from their breakout group LP to their single projects to their current projects. I mean, they're still in the hip hop game deep, and all these years, it's great that they get their recognition.
Yep, they had their 2 albums that they came out with, the Chambers album and then the Forever album, and then all their single albums, and it just they just changed the face of hip hop when they came out. They tweaked it, and I'm just happy for them. And if I ever get back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, if you ever get out to the Hall of Fame, man, when you get into that hip hop corner, it's just amazing. It's great, and I'm glad they're going to be, because they came out when we were in high school, and everyone knows, like, when the bands that come out when you're in high school, you're going to remember them forever. And we love hip hop, and they changed hip hop. They stood it on its ear, and they were one of our we were early adopters of the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And it just I'm happy for them. I don't know how many of the members are going to be there during the induction ceremony, but it's I'm definitely going to go on YouTube and watch their induction speech.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for it too. So then there's a few other that I just wanted to note.
Okay.
In the early influence category, it's going to be Celia Cruz, Queen Latifah, and MC Light.
Oh,
all
very
for
nice.
all for their own contributions.
Yeah.
And then for musical excellence, Linda Creed.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that name, but okay.
Yeah. Isn't she a member of Creed?
Isn't she Scott Creed's mom?
Yeah. Remember little Jimmy Creed? No. And then there's something called the Ahmet Ergiton Award.
Yeah, he was an executive like for Atlantic or one of those early like big name record labels.
Yeah. But I don't know who's getting this award. It's just in there.
Oh no, it's a name. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Oh, it's Ed Sullivan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, really big shoe. That's my Ed Sullivan impression.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna be playing Las Vegas next week, by the way, for my impressions.
Sounds good.
Gee, thanks for the rousing sponsorship of my impressions. I'm really bad. I'm one of the worst at impressions. I try, but I'm just really bad, so I never really do them. Oh man! All right, cool, man. Yeah, I'm excited that Wu-Tang got. They're in there, man. Yeah. Then they actually have like a little kiosk on one of the floors. I forget which floor it is, but you can. They want you to vote on like who should be inducted next time. And when I went in 2022, that was my vote, was for Wu-Tang. So here it is 4 years later, and they finally got it. They finally got their invite.
Yeah.
All right, man. How's your beer treating you?
Good. Still sipping on it, enjoying it.
Nice. Me too. We're going to rate our beers right now on Untappd. You just got to search Cöld Brüe Podcast and you can see what we drink before the show comes out. All right. So I know yours Firestone Walker. I know it was the mudslide, but what was the name of it though? The exact name?
That was the Salted Caramel Mudslide.
Oh, yeah.
2020.
Salted caramel or caramel?
Yes.
Mud Slide. 2020, you said?
Yes.
Oh, there it is. It was the only one. When I typed in salted caramel mudslide, it was the only one that came up. What would you like to rate this beer at?
I'm going to give it a shoe. No. I'll go with a 4. Solid 4. It's very unique. It doesn't disappoint if you know what like these beers are doing.
Okay.
I'm going for.
Any notes you want to put on it?
Just sweet and bitter.
Sweet
and balanced.
And bitter and balanced?
Yeah. Sweet and bitter balanced.
Okay. Sweet and bitter balanced. And save and check in. All right, so my hot stupid. And it's spelled like stupid, like slightly stupid. Like, you know, with the double O's. And that, I think maybe that's why it lends me into thinking like it's a 420 beer. Because of thems. So I like this one, man. This one's good. I want to give this one a 4. Man, I'm right in between 4.25, 4.5, because it does have 102 IBUs, and so I'm waiting for it to like really just mess me up. But because of the malt backbone, it's not. I would maybe think it's like an 80 IBUs. So, and I'll go with the 4.25. So hold on, let me look it up real quick. And hop stupid. There it is. That's overall rating right now of 3.93. 18 of our friends have checked in for an average of 4.01. So we're kind of right there. Monica gave it a 4. Jose A gave it a 3.25. Stasia T gave it a 4. Kane M gave it a 3.75. Mike W gave it a 4. Christian M gave it a 4. And Jake J gave it a 4. I can go. There's 18 of them. I'm not going to go through all of them. Give it a 4.25. And I'm going to say it is bitter, but malty. There you go. I think that's fair. And check in. All right, man. So tell me, how was Monterey?
It was good, except for the water being, ocean cold. It was nice.
Yeah, I mean, Monterey is fucking freezing, the water.
Yeah, it was a nice day. The sun was out, a slight breeze. It was just not a cloud in the sky. I mean, I could see way off in the horizon.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Yeah, I almost became a flat earther there. I could see forever.
I think I see China out there.
Yeah. Or Hawaii.
Right. That's good, man.
Oh, yeah.
Did your girls enjoy it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They got in the water like no problem. They didn't mind the freeziness. Granted, they weren't like swimming in it and stuff. They were just running around in the waves, splashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Running around with seaweed tails. It was pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah. We went to the beach 2 days. The first day was perfect. It was like right at sunset. In fact, down the way there was a wedding, so it was like just like the wedding party and just a few people and us. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we stayed there. I wanted to stay there for the sunset, but it was time to go. Like that was the thing. Sunset wasn't until like 7:45. I'm like, great. I mean, that's cool, but by the time we get back to our hotel and stuff, these girls are gonna be whites, you know,
Yeah.
like like they'll be melting down before sunset, I think. So,
Okay.
but I mean, seriously, it was one of those days where like it's just like this is what California is all about, just the beach and the view and everything, and
The
I get
weather,
it,
yeah.
like
And the weather, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm sure you're happy with all the heat and rocks and stuff.
Yeah, and what do you call it? And snakes and
Yeah,
scorpions, yes.
snakes, the scorpions, and the meth labs and the hose and all that stuff.
I get by.
Yeah.
No, that's good, man. That's good. Did you guys get to go to the aquarium?
Yeah, we went to that was our first stop. We went to the aquarium, and unfortunately, it's still under construction, so the penguin exhibit's gone. But we saw
Oh,
all the other stuff. Saw some sharks, um, like the smaller ones. You can't keep a great white in captivity.
yeah, they tried it.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, my girls like it. They got into the more of the tide pool stuff, like putting your hands in the
Oh,
water
okay. Yeah.
with the little hermit crabs, and that's the thing.
The
Like,
bat stars.
yeah, but they had a bunch of like seaweed exhibits. So yeah,
Hmm.
when my girls got to the beach, they did, oh, the seaweed, and they're just picking it up and grabbing it. I'm like, put that back. Dog probably peed on it.
Oh yeah, and all those little like the little sand fleas that jump all
Yeah,
over the place.
a little flies and everything. It's just like, no, it's not. Play with it. But I don't know. My wife said that she saw some other boy like picking up pieces of seaweed and biting into it. So it's
Oh
like, ooh,
dang! What the heck?
yeah, yeah. At least, at least we weren't in that camp. At the beach, not at the aquarium.
Yeah.
If anyone needed
Can you imagine if
clarity.
they do the
Yeah,
aquarium?
yeah,
No, that's good. Did they have anything new, or are they? You said it's under construction, so they're building new stuff right now, right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, that's cool, man. It was when I talked to our parents this past week, and they said you were going there. I'm like, oh shoot, we were just talking about that a couple weeks ago with that when I brought up that otter beer.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, it was just a nice coincidence, I thought.
indeed.
Right on, man. So did you leave the wife and kids at the beach and go to Alvarado?
No, I didn't. Our hotel though, our hotel had its own brewery.
Oh,
It
kidding!
was
Wow.
called Peter B's, I think, and it was
Oh,
decent.
I know Peter B's. Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent. I only had one
Okay.
because well they closed at 10. But yeah, by the time I got back to the room, went downstairs, and they do beers to go if you're a guest.
Okay.
So I got my wife a sour beer, and she liked it, and I
Okay.
went with a latte stout. That's pretty
Ooh.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nice. Very cool,
So
man.
yeah, I thought about going to Alvarado, but just the timing wise didn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually really close to the aquarium too.
Oh yeah, like well, like it was super close from our hotel. It was like 2 blocks away. I just didn't go.
Yeah, and plus you had the one there at the hotel, so why even leave? So I get that.
Pretty much, yeah.
No, that's cool, man. I'm glad you had a good time. I had a crazy weekend, man. My daughter went to Disneyland with her choir, so she
Oh
was
yeah.
in Disneyland the whole weekend. She left Friday, and they're coming back. In fact, right now we are recording. It's Sunday. It is what, like 10, 18, 10,
Yeah.
20. They are leaving Disneyland tonight when they close, and the bus is bringing them back. So they're going to be in Arizona. They're dropping up off at the high school at 6:30 a.m. But yeah, they
Oh,
had their performance last night at Disneyland California Adventure, and then they were going to spend about 7 hours at California Adventure, go back to the hotel, and then spend all day at Disneyland today. So I didn't have her this weekend, so I had 2 days to myself. I went to two beer events here in Arizona that were amazing. I went with my girlfriend Melissa. We went to Sana Sana, their first anniversary party, and a bunch of my beer friends showed up. Like I've talked about them before. I had them on the show, and some that I'm gonna have on the show in the future. Like Greg visits breweries. He and I nailed down a time and date. Yeah, that guy's all over Instagram. If you ever want to, if you know him or want to look him up, Greg visits breweries. He's been he visited over like 1,500 breweries. Maybe he might be 1,800 by now. Yeah, this guy goes everywhere. He knows everybody. But then like there was Rachel from Rachel Bierkowski. She was there. My friend Nate, the home brewer, he was there. Ronnie, Natalie. There's a bunch of different beer people there. But yeah, it was great to see Sana Sana, and it was like a block party. They closed that street that's in front of them. It's like a little mini street, and they had like they had a lowrider. They had folklorico dancers there. They were gonna have mariachi later on. We left like before the mariachi showed up, but they started at noon. They're going all the way to midnight. Man, it was like a 12-hour haul, and they had a bunch of people. Geez. Yeah, they had a bunch of people working for them, so the lines went really quick. They had a bunch of food trucks there. I got a hamburger. Melissa and I split a hamburger from the food truck called Hamburguesa, which they go to Sana Sana a lot. So if you go there on a Sunday, then when you show up, they might be there. And we got a jalapeno burger from them that was just amazing. It was smash burger style, so the patties are flattened out, but it was a double. So we had like 2 smash patties on there. That was really good, and the sauce on there was good, and the fries were delicious. Oh, you know who I saw there was my friends Justin and Lacey, the owners of TCBC. They were there, so I got to see them. I hadn't seen them in a while, and
that's cool. They went to support too.
Yeah, and Justin and I, we made plans to go golfing next month. So hopefully that will happen. We were drinking. I was in my cups by that point. And then we went over to Greenwood for a little bit because it was a lot quieter over at Greenwood. Man, this place, Sana Sana was just like, it was a zoo.
You're jumping.
Yeah, it was, but it was fun. Yeah, we were there for 3 hours. So, yep. And then we went over to Greenwood for a little bit. They didn't have any event, but I did see Megan there and the owner, and we agree. She's like, I still have your number. If you don't mind me reaching out, maybe we could set some up, like interview style. And she's like, oh yeah, just hit me up. So, yeah, I like Megan. She's awesome. And they just opened up a new spot, or they're about to open up a new spot. So maybe I could talk to her about that. And then today, Sunday, Melissa and I went over to Brat Haus, which is in Scottsdale, and it's right next to it's on Scottsdale Boulevard, really close to the Giant Stadium down there. But they had Lagerfest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was 8 breweries there, and they gave you a ticket when you walked in. They gave you a tasting cup and a ticket, and all the beers are free. All the tasting beers are free. The ones they sold at Brat Haus, you have to pay for, but and if you liked whichever one you liked, you put a ticket into their stein. Each one had a stein at their booth. And so who was there? There was Pedal House was there, Fate was there, Lake Pleasant and Pinnacle, Bonehouse and Saddle Mountain. And there's a couple more. I know there's 1 or 2 that I'm missing. Oh, the brewery at Torito Farms. And there's one more. Shoot. Lake Pleasant was pouring. Dang it. But I saw a lot of people I knew, like who was there? Anthony, he's the head brewer at Saddle Mountain. He was there. I got to talk to him. In fact, I bring them up first because they won. They won the best lager, and he had a Mexican lager, and he was telling me he co-pitched it. So he had 2 different yeasts that were working on it. and that was his way to bring out two different flavors. And he did. It was like a honey. It was almost like a sweet corn. You know, like some of those Mexican lagers when they add like corn or maize to it. It's very corny, almost like a Fritos, right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but this was more like a
El Soli.
Yeah, like El Soli, which is fine if that's your jam, cool. But this is more like a sweet corn, almost like you had like some corn on the cob type of corn. So that was good.
Oh.
That was kind of cool.
Elote corn.
Yeah, like elote corn. There you go, elote. I should have said that, not sweet corn, but yeah, elote. Yeah, that was
Send me some of the corn, huh?
Save me some of the corn for later. Yeah, the Pinnacle, the brewer from Pinnacle was there. The brewer from Lake Pleasant was there. There's a lot of people. I'm like, oh my god, like what are you showing up for? Like you have people that do this for you, right?
Well, yeah, they like to be of the people.
Yeah, no, I get that. And then there was and then from Desert Monks, I just interviewed Jason and Brittany a couple months ago, and they were there too, and they stopped by and they were saying hi, and all the people that were there, a lot of the people that were there from Saturday were there, of my friends anyway, just like Drake, Brittany, Natalie, and Nate, my buddy Nate, and Rachel with Bierkowski. She was pouring for Bonehouse. So the two I voted for were for Bonehouse and for Saddle Mountain. So I'm happy Saddle Mountain won. So yeah, it was just a good time. And plus I had a cheddar jalapeno bratwurst that was amazing.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
With the what do I say? With
the name dropping?
No, not the name dropping, but just the food, the food you experience.
Oh yeah,
the food influencer. There you go.
You know what? It was like one of those brats or the sausages. When you bite into it, it like crunches every time.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I like that flavor. I don't know about you, but I like that feeling. When I have a sausage sandwich, or is a hot dog considered a sandwich?
No.
Okay, what would you call it then?
A hot dog.
Okay, so if it's a bratwurst in a roll or a bun, it's still just like a hot dog then?
Yeah.
It's a different okay, all right, that's fair. I get it. But yeah, anyway, so it was there. Yeah, that place is excellent. They had a good beer garden, and they had even their own tap list was really good. A lot of German import beers, and they also had some Belgian beers. They have Delirium Tremens on tap, so that's always a good one. Oh, and then after that, Melissa and I went down to Catalyst in Tempe because Will just dropped a new West Coast IPA, and it was good. I like their and Melissa got the Belgian strong, dark Belgian strong ale or Belgian dark strong. I forget the adjectives. I forget how to place them, but yeah, that one was really good. I was digging that. She got that one, so I kept sipping on that one. But anyway, yeah, I had a beer filled weekend this weekend, and I'm happy. And then I also got my daughter sent me pictures from what do you call it, from Disneyland of her and her friends. So I'm happy she was having a great time. It's the first time she's gone on a long trip, even out of state or not, without either her mom or I with her. So I'm a little nervous, I just want her to have fun, but you never know. So yeah, I crossed that bridge this weekend, and I'm glad she's having a great time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You'll get there someday, man. You'll get there someday. Yeah. You don't have to worry about that for a long time, but yep, it'll happen. Cool, man. All right. Anything else you want to bring up before we close out?
No.
Are you excited about the draft?
I'm interested. Yes. I kind of phased out listening to speculation talk. Now I want to jump back into it because I was curious if Mac Jones would be in play for something.
Okay, I get that.
I mean, obviously, yeah, I'd be down for day one, but on hopefully day two as opposed to day three. But we'll see.
And the correct me if I'm wrong, but last year the 49ers did not have a round one, right?
No, we did.
Oh, we did? Who was it?
Yeah. Is that Michael Collins? No.
Mikael Williams.
Michael Williams, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought maybe it was a couple of years ago we didn't have one.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have like one for like 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Okay. In a row?
In a row?
But yeah. Okay. Yeah. But we have another one. It's like in the early 20s, I think, right?
No, it's like 27.
27. Oh, late 20s. Late 20s. All right. All right. Who do you hope for? Like, do you care? Best available?
Yeah. Best player available, but like they got to be able to like start week one. And it might not
really?
be sexy. Yeah.
Okay.
It might not be sexy, but like, someone in the trenches, either offensive line,
Or defensive
maybe
line?
guard. Yeah. Or defensive line, specifically edge. I mean, might as well get someone who could rush the passer.
No, I agree. I think we made a lot of splashes in different categories in the off season as far as free agencies. So yeah, I agree. I would love it. I would applaud if we got an offensive lineman, whether it was a guard or even a tackle.
Right.
So yeah, no, we'll wait and see. It's going to be interesting. I definitely will wake up in time on Thursday to watch a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
It's at Pittsburgh this year, right?
Yeah. This year is Pittsburgh, and next year is Washington, D.C. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about our the 49ers draft picks, I think, next week because, I mean, it'll be after the draft. So we'll talk a little bit about, and then also the rest of the draft. Maybe we'll talk about who everybody else picked. Not everybody, but, some of the marquee players.
Right.
All right. Thank you for downloading yet again another Cöld Brüe podcast. I am Greg. He is Sorcerer Chromatic, and we'd like to wish you cheers.
Until next.